I have the ultimate place you need to go for some zombie survival.
Well, don't tell people.
Why not?
Because they're all going to go there and then you have to kill them.
It's not one local place. It's multiple places.
Right, go on then.
But it's the same type of place. Probably. Cruise ship.
A cruise ship? No, you don't want to do a cruise ship.
You don't want to do a cruise ship.
No, you do not want to do a cruise ship.
It is literally the best place.
No, I'll tell you why.
Okay.
You don't have any fresh water. You need fresh water.
It's got filters on the boat, and you can store
this is saying
5,000 liters of water in a massive container.
Also, if
those big cruise
any
ships go
infected
across
person,
the Atlantic,
any infected person gets on it, you're sealed in with them.
Yep.
No. Second, food storage. You have food storage, yes, but you will run out of food.
No, but you're close to the shore, so you've actually got that like built-in fortress. You've got loads of guns out to protect it, and then you've got scouting parties.
So right, okay. So what you need actually is a battleship.
No, why would you need a battleship? You'd need like living quarters and stuff like that. And the thing is, if you're on a cruise ship, right?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. See, an aircraft carrier is perfect.
Let's say scenario, what happened in Walking Dead when in that prison, someone basically turned in the middle of the night and went to kill everyone.
Yes, but the Walking Dead is garbage.
You've got cabins in ships. That means that if someone dies, they're locked into that place.
Not all of them.
They're separated.
And what happens if you fall into the water?
Well, goodbye. It was nice to know you, John. Fuck you.
No, also they're going to have people who are going to try and get on the ship.
Yep.
So like Somali pirate style. No, you have to kill.
But you've got M16.
I hope you're Captain now.
You've got AK-47s. You're there shooting.
Right.
Them.
So
You've
so
got
what you need is you need a cruise ship.
Base.
You need a cruise ship.
How many AK-47s do you come by in York?
Pardon? You get a 3D printer. You can print an actual magazine card.
What kind of zombie apocalypse are you in?
Right, why don't I just 3D print
Mate, just go down to your 3D printer store.
No, you can actually. They figured it out. Like it's you can. What's the thing called? That it's like the most important part of a weapon. You would know this.
The most important part of a weapon.
Yeah.
As in a gun.
Yeah, within the gun, like an AK-47, for example.
There's a lot of
the bit in the middle.
Bit in the middle. You mean like what? The firing pin? Do you mean the compensator? Do you mean the?
Do you know what
receiver?
I mean? The receiver.
So the bit for anyone at home who doesn't know what a fucking receiver is, basically it's the bit that actually would receive the punishment of the weapon. So basically, when you fire the projectile out, the receiver would basically push back to be able to pull into the next. It pushes back to absorb the recoil and pull the next bullet into position, and then locks forward.
Yeah, you can 3D print that now. You can make your own AR-15 if you want. If you've got
but you need ammunition. You can't just buy ammunition.
Exactly. You get one of those miniature print. What's the word?
You print it, man. You print the ammunition.
No. There's like a mold injection mold thing. You can
for God's sake!
That was on The Walking Dead as well.
Mickey,
that was on The Walking Dead.
Mickey. You can't.
So how would Somali pirates get to you?
Slimani.
Right, Somali pirates would get like you'd have the issue you've got,
and they don't have any guns, so they're gonna club you to death with their fucking.
That's racist.
Zombie
apocalypse, mate. It's a zombie apocalypse. You've got.
That's not racist.
You've got two issues because you said you haven't got guns. So, of course, Somali pirates have got guns.
That's racist.
So you don't.
Oh God, this has descended into chaos.
But like what I'm saying is, like you've got two issues really. Or maybe three. Okay, that you've got with surviving a zombie apocalypse. You've got the zombies that are trying to kill you and eat you.
Yeah.
You've got other people, because people are assholes, as The Walking Dead has proved multiple times.
Yeah, exactly. So you're on a cruise ship and you're protecting yourself.
The third is you need natural resources to survive. So you need water and food.
You need fish as well.
You've got cocktails.
Oh my God.
Did you just say cocktails?
Fuck yeah, there's a bar. Fuck. I want to live in style.
God. Right, how many people are going to be, like, a big cruise ship we're talking?
Yeah.
How many people are you going to have on there?
Like, I don't know, 100?
No, I had 10. I would just have 10.
10
more. If you have too many, there'll be an uprising against you as a leader and you'll be killed.
No,
instantly.
because there's like CCTV everywhere, so I'm going to make it like Big Brother.
God, I like how every time we pick a hole in it, he puts another like, you could 3D print a gun, man.
There's
Shut up.
There's CCTV in cruise ships.
Shut up.
What? Shut up. You can 3D print a gun. You can Google
happens
that.
when they all invade?
You can, but there's not a 3D printer on the fucking cruise ship with a program.
There's a shitload of 3D printers all over the world. You can just fucking find one.
Oh, this is the most annoying thing in the world.
You can Google it.
Amazon's still working the zombie apocalypse. Just get an army of Amazon drones.
Okay, so what would you do?
That's all you need.
What would I do?
You would die because you're not in a cruise ship.
I wouldn't be dumb enough to go on a cruise ship. I think the cruise ship is a really bad idea.
I think you are.
I wouldn't go into the sea.
When you think about it, the centre of York would be a great.
No, it wouldn't.
Too big.
For the,
too many people.
The zombie apocalypse.
No.
too big
No, but
to
you
actually
literally
defend.
have some big fucking walls around, and you can block off the.
So all the people who are inside there, inside of your walls.
If you were able
also,
to, if you were
all the
able to clear it out,
you'd have to murder
would have to
everyone.
murder a
you'd have
shit
to,
ton
you'd
of
have to kill
people.
innocent people.
so
You'd have Griffith's Tower, I guess.
Big hell, mate. Jesus Christ!
it's a zombie apocalypse. It's all about
your-
survival.
Your best bet is you need to have fresh water. You need to have a reliable food supply. You need to be in a temperature where you can't have any insects. This is one thing people don't think of, because the insects, like mosquitoes and other biting insects, will spread the virus around the world. Also, you've got the problem of, what kind of zombies are they? Are they the Walking Dead slow movers, or are they the fucking 28 days later ones that are like
Well,
rage
they'd
virus
be the
style?
slow movers because they're actually zombies. The 28 day later ones, they're not actually zombies. They are infected.
like rabies kind of deal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. Zombies are the undead. So they are.
Reanimated, aren't
Reanimated
they? They died
corpses.
and then they're
So they
reanimated.
walk very slowly.
Yeah.
What about if you just create a load of like bridges between high-rise buildings?
Right.
How?
No. Keep going. Elaborate on your point. You're doing bridges on high-rise buildings.
Yeah, we all know.
So why would that be beneficial?
You block off the downstairs, and then you've got the high, and then you could go in between the buildings.
Right. So
And then you use silk out of your ass.
what? So we genetically modify ourselves?
Why is there people with
Also,
Spider-Man would
it's a
be-
really bad issue. If one of them gets infected, it would be zombie Spider-Man.
No.
Then you're fucked. Then you are fucking fucked. Also, you got the issue of, if you seal the bottom, how the fuck are you going to get down to where all the water and food is? So you don't want
He's
to...
got a 3D printer.
Collect.
He prints out water.
Oh, Christ, right. So...
I was going to say something.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! You could just drink your piss
got
for like
me.
5 years. No, you can't do that.
He got me.
Definitely
You can
can't
collect
do that.
rainwater on the roofs, but yeah.
Reb, you still need food.
Pardon?
You still need food.
There's
He's got a
pigeons?
3D printer.
What is the zombie pigeons in
Prints
this
out
new?
the food.
Christ. Fucking Christ.
Use a crossbow. Go to
You got
go to
other
the.
people. Just eat them.
Wow. So what? Hang on. You're just a normal person who just went. You know what? Zombies have got a good idea. I'll just eat brains. Love it. Love brains, me.
Yeah, why not?
The way you for anyone who is thinking about an actual how to survive a zombie apocalypse. This is my opinion. This is my opinion.
Then get
of
a
how
job
to do
because
it.
it's never going to happen.
Then just what I would do is, if you have absolutely no chance of actually getting to a survivable place, I would just put a bullet in your brain straight away. There's no like, oh, I'm in a. If you're in New York, you are fucked. You
Yeah.
are so fucked.
Yeah.
You haven't got a chance because you're not going to get out of the city in time. You're not going to barricade.
Unless you had
the
a
military
boat.
No, not even then. You're so fucked. You are so fucked. Because
Okay, so you've got a challenge now.
so the issue
To survive in New York.
to survive in New York, try to achieve what Will Smith couldn't.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right. Okay. What I'd do is I would try to get. You wouldn't be able to get out of New York first of all because they quarantine it. The military would quarantine.
No,
very
but you're saying
straight
like
away.
well, this is a
Probably just
worldwide thing, so everyone's already dead.
Oh, so I'm just randomly survived and I'm just plopped into New York City.
You're into New York, and the infection spread around the world instantaneously. So there's no quarantine, none of that bullshit. You just have to get your ass out of New York and probably go to Canada.
Do you know how I would do it? How I'd get out of New York? Subway systems.
No,
Yeah,
you
subway
get
system.
killed.
But I know I can control that.
You're
But
in a
on the
fucking
street-
subway car
on the
with a
street,
fucking load of zombies.
I'll tell you why. On the streets, I'll tell you why.
That is the worst
Because on the
idea
streets,
I've
they're
ever
going to
heard.
hunt. That's where they're going to hunt. They're going to hunt on the streets. There's no food or water in the subway system, is there?
There's also a shit ton of zombies everywhere.
How do you... Yeah, on the streets. They're
And how
hunting.
can you
Yeah,
operate
they'd
the
also be
flipping
down in the
tube?
subway
How
as
can
Why
well.
would they be down
How
in the
can you
subways?
operate the subway car? You're just gonna jump in one. I'm like, I'm gonna put the power
There's
on
a
this
button.
thing.
There's a button.
And it's just connected to power. And I'm
it's a big
just gonna be like,
button.
I'm gonna use this subway train. And if there's a zombie that comes within that doorway, I have to kill it or I cannot escape.
Yeah.
That is the worst.
No,
that is. Are you teaching people?
All right, how would you
This
get
is
out?
how you would
How
die
would you
in a
get
zombie
out?
apocalypse.
How would you get out of New York if you fucking were plopped in there?
Don't turn this on me. You said the tube station. You just killed about 1,000 listeners who, when the zombie apocalypse inevitably comes,
Look,
go
all
to
I'm
the
saying-
fucking tube station.
I didn't actually say I'm about getting on the train, by the way. I was saying just walk out along the tunnel.
Yeah,
There's
just
so
go
many-
for a
pitch
casual
black.
stroll. Well,
There's so many, and also there's a shit ton of tunnels. There's also a load of tunnels that are not even used anymore.
You do not want to be in a
was sealed
confined
off.
space where you don't have your exits covered when there's zombies.
But if you're
about.
out in the middle of
That is-
out in the open, you're going to get fucking hunted down. You're going to get ranged in. Also, the streets. What you've got the problem is there's not like an air. Like if I went to Central Park, if I was actually thinking about escaping, then and I could do whatever I want, I would just call in a fucking helicopter and go to the top. But I can't do that. I have to get out my own way. I can't walk along the streets because the zombies will hunt on the streets. So I can't go along the streets. I can't fly because I haven't got any plane or helicopter. I
I'd
can't
swing
use
by my arse.
Well, you get a bunch of cranes set up.
There's one
Yes.
surefire
Ready.
way.
Just shoot yourself in the face and go to heaven. Boom.
Get a big ass car, and then get to a boat.
Car and boat. The issue I've got with cars is
And you know how you get a car? You've got a 3D printer.
the issue you got though is that everyone will have left their car in New York, so all the infected will don't drive. So they're just going to leave the cars parked in the middle of the street,
Yeah, so the
so you can't drive anywhere.
Street.
Unless I had a massive truck with like a
Blocked.
bulldozer.
Yeah.
But even then, like the problem I've got is that you can't bulldoze like thousands of cars. So this is what I'm saying. Like the tunnel system kind of it makes sense to me, is because why would zombies go down there? They need to consistently keep eating food, so they're going to hunt on the streets.
the zombies, but they don't.
They're Walking Dead zombies, so they can go without food.
The zombies aren't actively thinking because they can't.
They're just
They can't
literally
think.
whatever comes.
But
that's-
They have
They
the
would literally
instincts.
sort of just be wandering, doing nothing until,
I don't think they'd
until
be
a human would
wandering
pass by.
underground. I don't know.
They wouldn't think, well, there's no food down in the
hunt-
subway,
they
so
hunt
let
in-
me not
they
go
hunt
down
in The
there.
Walking Dead. So in
Huh?
The Walking Dead, they hunt.
No, only when they have something within the vicinity of them.
So they come.
So if there are a load of zombies in the middle of a field in The Walking Dead, they would literally just be walking around that field doing nothing. If then you had a human
then they did go into
walk
herds as well.
every now and then past them, they would then try and follow that human because that's when they see the human and go,
Yeah.
"Rah." Or if they heard a noise, they would then go after the noise.
I'm still saying I like my idea of the
tube
tunnel.
is suicide.
Yeah, the
As
tube
long
is
as
a
the
really
cars-
bad idea.
The cars don't look like they'll pan out.
You can't fly.
You can't walk.
Can't walk on the streets.
Get a push bike.
You
No,
can
that's
zip
no
line.
protection.
Have you seen The Dark Knight?
Yeah, that means I need a friend with a plane.
Why?
If I just put a fucking balloon up in the sky and just went, well, I'm just gonna have to
No,
wait.
not that part. At the start of The Dark Knight, when the Joker gets the bank and they're basically going from one building to another with a grappling thing.
They
No,
run
zip-
out.
zip line.
Yeah, the problem is you can't get
Yeah.
that back. So you could fire it once, but you don't get the grappling line back.
But then just make sure you have a lot of.
Oh my god. What I'm saying is, you don't want to be in New York, all right? You don't want to be in a built-up city. You want to be in the middle of
This is an
nowhere.
informative podcast.
That's
we
what I'm
must
saying.
figure out a way
Oh right, okay.
to
So
save people
most
if
people
they're in
live
New York. That's
most
7
peop-
million people
Right.
discounted right there. They're good man.
Most people who live in cities, you're going to have a big problem because the infection will spread so quickly.
And not even that. If the government gets wind,
They'll
that
quarantine the fucking place.
They'll not only quarantine it if they
They might
think this is going to
exterminate.
get out of
No, but
control.
if this is
bang,
happening all over
boom,
the world,
dead.
then
Yeah, I
They-
agree.
the government won't have jack all.
military. They'll send the military. Obviously, the military will go in straight away, and because they'll just go on panic station. I admit it will probably spread too quickly for them to effectively quarantine it. However, there will be a point where the military will become aggressive towards the civilian population because of the infection. You've also got the issue of the military are going to get infected as well. So you're going to have this entire scenario.
tank wielding zombies.
Well, maybe not tank, but they're going to be wearing like body armor and shit like that as well.
If you had a tank, the thing is with zombies, you'd be absolutely fine.
You'd need fuel and ammunition and water and food.
No, I'm saying if you're in a city and you're in a tank, they could do jack shit to you.
But but you'd be trapped inside of there, like in the beginning
No,
of
but
fucking
if-
Walking Dead.
No, if
he gets trapped in there and then they have to
will change
eventually help
because he
him.
doesn't have any gas. If you could actually move that thing, you'd be
Oh
fine.
my god! Yeah, but even if then they just follow you. They just keep following because they'll be like, "Oh, there's a moving object." I'm
No,
going to
because
follow
a
that
tank
because
can
it
go
has food."
40 kilometers an hour in M1 Abrams.
Yeah, but it can't roll through like roadblocks and it can't roll
Oh,
through.
it can fucking roll through
Yeah, but
fucking
what I'm
anything
saying
it
is,
wants.
there's
It's
going to
60
be a point.
tons.
Yeah, but also they consume fuel at a fantastic rate.
Oh yeah, it's like 5 miles a gallon.
So you could get. So if you had a
5 miles
full
gallon,
tank,
something
you
like
wouldn't get very far inside of New York. If you're in the
that. Oh
centre
no,
of New
you
York,
could.
you wouldn't.
They've
get
got
out
a
of New York.
massive fuel tank. It's like hundreds of gallons. You'd be able to. You make
You wouldn't
it
get
like
out of New
10
York.
miles.
I don't think you get out of New York. New York's a giant city. I think a boat option is an interesting one, but the problem then you've got.
It depends where in the city you are. If you're near the docks and you can get to a boat, then you would, because the zombies can't swim. If you're dead in the center, if you're in Central Park,
Yeah, you're fucked. You are so fucked.
you would be fucked.
Because they just swarm you. Anyway, that was
I just put out this article from The Guardian
the article from The Guardian, yeah?
that apparently Bristol City Council is ready for an undead invasion.
So, hang on. So, The Guardian... So, the article is Bristol City in the UK is ready for a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Go on, read it out.
Outlining what's going to happen. So, ambient zombie level, business as usual, but... telltale signs.
Ambient zombie level. Is that like people getting infected?
I think that's people on their phones, yeah.
Enhanced activity level, confirmed zombie attack on the populace.
Confirmed zombie attack on the populace, right?
Major outbreak, zombie infection level in excess of 1%, multiple sightings across the city.
Right.
Zombie pandemic level, concentrated outbreak with infection levels over 30%.
Right, so they've got a plan. So Bristol City... Probably people can't hear Josh, unfortunately. We'll get you a microphone next time, okay? Is that Bristol City Council in the UK have got a zombie plan, and it sounds like it's basically dependent on the severity of zombies, of how many zombies there are. And their response to the first one is ambient zombie level is just it doesn't matter. Yeah, people are getting infected. Fuck it. Greg's is still open. Fuck it. Who cares? People need pasties. And then
B, go for the head method.
go for the head method. Like it. Good old Bristol.
Fully disconnect the brainstem from the body.
I love that. Wait, stop. I love how they clinically put remove the brain stem from the body. Oh, that's a chilling thing to say.
Wouldn't you have to go in the actual spine and pull it out?
Do it Predator
Because
style.
the brainstem goes all, like, it connects all the nervous system at
You
the
have to
back
do it
there.
Predator style and just rip the spines clean out.
Damn.
You just see a bunch of people in Bristol going, "Who are?" and then ripping people's fucking spines out. He's got a zombie apocalypse in his there. That's how some people in Bristol talk.
Brenda, not so vigorous. Fuck off, Charles.
Fuck off, Charles.
I don't know. There's no class system in this zombie apocalypse.
No, there is not anymore. The only class is zombie and human. The dead must stay dead.
The dead must dead.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Annual training schedule is designed for officers is in place. The document reveals, to avoid public panic, this is billed as a gaming festival.
Hang on. So the last part of that was that Bristol City Council will mobilise their police force and other what are they called? Emergency services, but then they would advertise it to the general populace as it would be a game, inverted commas. Gaming festival, inverted commas. See, like when people do zombie flash mobs. Oh, that's fucking scary. Because people will be like joking, and then they got like an actual zombie be like round. You'll be like, oh fuck!
It's better like, well, this guy's a method actor.
Man, this guy's taking his job seriously.
Yeah.
They're just fucking ripping each other to pieces. Oh my god,
Right,
that's scary as shit. That's scary that Bristol are like that.